real. This ain't class murder, this classic. Rob who for what? I'ma slide over this bling. You owe a heart, you gon' die over this ring. You a sign for a rollie, you just wanna watch. Told him he could fuck your girl, you just wanna watch. Come to Staten Island, shoot him with the Glock. Leaking everywhere, blood transfusion on the block. And nah, I never fumble, little nigga, this a plate. This ain't even real smoke, nigga, this a vape. Me no man play games, I ain't the one to play with. Nigga, you gon' die before GTA 6. So raspy in the gym, hope they asses is ready. Glad they getting strong, cause you know caskets is heavy. What I'm supposed to be scared, cause you could do a muscle up. Hollow tip in your bicep or fuck your muscle up. I'm one of them animals you can't expose. I heard you like talking to trannies in vantage mode. Shots hand them nose, my waist where the cannon goes. Nigga, you a pussy, I got you in pen.
Nah, this nigga Class Murda went crazy on this joint, man. My boy Class Murda went crazy on this joint, man. I ain't gonna hold you.
DJ Bandana.
What seems to be alright to me, the nigga Jimmy tell a nigga older than him, he gon' sign a nigga if he diss a nigga. Grandpa telling his great granddaddy to go in. This shit crazy. And I don't wanna be cool after this. So suck my dick,
Hey yo, you lucky I ain't give you the steal. Jimmy sent you on a crash out mission, still ain't give you a deal. Nigga, I'll turn your body to ashes, cause you don't know me for real. This ain't class murder, this classic. Rob who for what? I'ma slide over this bling. You owe a heart, you gon' die over this ring. You a sign for a rollie, you just wanna watch. Told him he could fuck your girl, you just wanna watch. Come to Staten Island, shoot him with the Glock. Leaking everywhere, blood transfusion on the block. And nah, I never fumble.
Now, my boy went crazy on this joint, yo. My boy went crazy on this joint. Big ups, heavy shouts out Upstate New York. Big ups, heavy shouts out Upstate New York. Upstate New York is winning by a landslide right now. I love this, though. I love hip-hop right now. I love where New York hip-hop, New York rap is at right now. I promise you, as long as we keep it all music. As long as we, I don't know what Jim Jones is going to figure out. I do not know. I don't know what Jim Jones is going to do, but as long as we keep it just music, I love this for Upstate New York, man.
DJ Bandana.
Shout out my boy Class Murda, though.
Nigga, this a plate. This ain't even real smoke. Nigga, this a vape. Me no man play games. I ain't the one to play with. Nigga, you gon' die before GTA 6. So raspy in the gym. Hope they asses is ready. Glad they getting strong, cause you know caskets.
I keep hearing about this Nino Man guy. Like, all beef aside, I keep hearing about this Nino Man guy. I gotta check out his music. That's why I like when shit like this happen, because you discover new people. Like, people keep telling me, nah, Nino Man official. Nino Man tough. I gotta check. I don't know which one of them is Nino Man, because with so many people sending shots at 38 Spesh. There was so many people trying to get the crown that 38 Spesh gladly carries right now.
DJ Bandana.
I love this for Upstate New York, yo. Shout out to New York City, though. Shout out to New York City, except for Hassan Campbell. Shout out to the whole New York City except for Hassan Campbell.
Heavy, what I'm supposed to be scared, cause you could do a muscle up. Hollow tip in your bicep or fuck your muscle up. I'm one of them animals you can't expose. I heard you like talking to trannies in vantage mode. Shots hand them nose, my waist where the cannon goes. Nigga, you a pussy, I got you in panic mode. And busy get some money. Nigga, what you...
Yo, this nigga went off on this joint. I don't know who they gonna get for him. Who Jadakiss gonna get for him? Shout out and salute to Millsy, but not for Class. Not for Class.
DJ Bandana. Focus is bunch of broke niggas freestyling and full focuses. Just nice, this ain't easy. New gun, old magazine, nigga, this ain't East Bay. And you can suck my D-I-C-K. I used to go to house parties just to spin, bitch, I'm the DJ. And free the old man, I wish you was still home. These niggas lab diamonds, I'm a real stone. I swear to God, I'm begging for visa. That fat bitch next to you was in the DM begging for features. And Jimmy need to get him some braces, he need them. I'ma make him suck on his 40 like he teething. And I don't even spit no more. But if I shoot him in his stomach, bet he won't shit no more. Homicide in the DEA. Trying to say I got hats like the NYBBA. Business still wanna see me spray. If I catch him, he gon' need a home health aid, a PCA. And I heard how you told on your team. You like Instagram, cause you put your close friends in green. Correctional facility, expect them to get rid of me, especially the enemy. I stretch them with artillery. And half you don't wanna fight, you wanna do this rap shit. Nigga, you like Monique, just a funny fat bitch. Matter of fact, fuck a fight. everybody murked. I'm like Amazon.
Yo, the fact that Class Murda is calling somebody fat is progression, yo. The fact that Class Murda is calling somebody fat is progression, yo. Shout out to my boy Class Murda, yo. Shout out to my boy Class Murda, because we both used to be 5XTs, bro. We used to be, well, no, I was like a 4X. Class was like a 5. I ain't gonna hold you. I was like a 4X. But we both used to big t-shirts, and then well, Class Murda was working out and shit like that. I was just stretching. Class Murda was doing the whole healthy thing. I was just stretching and shit like that. But once you lose weight, once you get down to like I'm like a medium, large. Sometimes I might go extra large, or something like that. Once you get down to like those sizes, then you can do diss records and call people fat asses, bro. You could be fat before, lose weight, and call people fat asses, yo. Let me know.
Especially the enemy, stretching with artillery. You don't wanna fight, you wanna do this rap shit. Nigga, you like Monique, just a funny fat bitch. Matter of fact, fuck a fight, everybody murked. I'm like Amazon, I'm giving everybody work. And I still love stat, and I get love on the island. See Black was popping, Tech Money was rocking. Excellence, trust. L trust Moolah, it's your turn, boy. Yo, I ain't gotta call my shooter. Don't even hand him toast. I got the antidote.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. This part right here, New York City. New York City. Sometimes you gotta just accept failure. New York City. Sometimes you gotta accept when you lost a fight, yo. Sometimes you gotta accept when you lost a fight. I don't even know who Class Murda was talking about, like personally, in this verse that we about to play right now. Like this verse right here, I don't know specifically who he was talking about, but whoever he was talking about, somewhere punching air, bro. Whoever he was talking, bro, this was so. I might get canceled for playing that shit, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I might get canceled, but we gonna play it.
Yo, I ain't gotta call my shooter. Don't even hand him toast. I got the antidote. I'ma kill him with Spanish jokes. Let's go. Your moms look like George Lopez. Nobody in your fam got a car. Y'all drive mopeds. Wait, you want a verse? I need more bread. Shoot this nigga in wintertime and turn the snow red. You rapping about this trap shit, them niggas is faking. We really bring that white in, nigga, this gentrification. Yeah, nigga, we move them off the boat. Catch them at the Spanish parade. Shoot them off the float. You fucking immigrant, I'm really trying to spare your life. You scared of upstate cause it's cold and you niggas scared of ice.
He said you fucking immigrant. You niggas scared of upstate cause it's cold and you niggas scared of ice? Bro, you can't say that. You can't say that in 2026 like that. That will be like it's the bar and then it's going too far, bro. Or going too low. It's like, okay, this record's and then it's going too low, bro. That was going too low, but that's that upstate shit, bro. I tried to tell these niggas, it's not just about rapping, bro. It's like, how far are you willing to go with the rapping? I understand New York City and upstate New York and stuff is the same. It's all New York at the end of the day. This is just friendly competition. But what you don't understand is that no matter what the condition is, upstate New York is going to want it more. Upstate New York is going to want it better because New York City already looks at upstate New York as like, not even a little brother, as like brand value or whatever like that version of itself. So upstate New York is always going to want it more. So when shit like this happen, battles, niggas is gonna go disrespect. Bro, you call this nigga an immigrant? You can't call the Spanish, bro. It's 2000. You might get canceled, bro.
Close friends in green, correctional facility. Expect them to get rid of me, especially the enemy. I stretch them with artillery. If you don't wanna fight, you wanna do this rap shit. Nigga, you like Monique, just a funny fat bitch. Matter of fact, fuck a fight, everybody murked. I'm like Amazon, I'm giving everybody work. And I still love stat, and I get love on the island. See Black was popping, Tech Money was rocking. Excellence, trust. L trust Moolah, it's your turn, boy. Yo, I ain't gotta call my shooter. Don't even hand him toast. I got the antidote. I'ma kill him with Spanish jokes. Let's go. Your moms look like George Lopez. Nobody in your fam got a car. Y'all drive mopeds. Wait, you want a verse? I need more bread. Shoot this nigga in wintertime and turn the snow red. You rapping about this trap shit, them niggas is faking. We really bring that white in, nigga, this gentrification. Yeah, nigga, we move them off the boat. Catch them at the Spanish parade. Shoot them off the float. You fucking immigrant, I'm really trying to spare your life. You scared of upstate cause it's cold and you niggas scared of ice.
You scared of upstate cause it's cold and you niggas scared of ice? Can you say that, bro? Like, ICE is really arresting motherfuckers, bro. Taking people, whole families, all types of shit. Can you say that?
DJ bandana.
This is gonna turn out bad. This is gonna turn out bad for New York City. I'm trying to tell you, it's all love, but there's no limit to what a nigga from upstate New York will say or do. I'm telling you, there's no limit. Like, this shit is called warning shot, my nigga. This nigga talking about ice, all types of shit on a warning shot. I'd be scared to even talk about ice, bro. But we ain't gonna stop there. We're not gonna stop there. Let's go to 38 Spesh drink. For anybody who didn't see it yet, hang on one second. Oh, we got a couple comments up here too. What's goody, fam? Hold on, why I can't see all the comments? Hang on a second. You was on yesterday not playing? I know DZ is not saying. I know. Hold on, y'all. Pause for a second. I know DZ is not saying. DZ, I hope you fucking still here, bro. My daughter was here as a witness. I got on Xbox. Controller right here. I got on Xbox. I seen DZ was on Xbox. I sent DZ 4 invites on Xbox. I sent this nigga 4 invites. I can see he got new friends. He got new Xbox friends. He got new Call of Duty friends. He wasn't man enough to tell me he wanted to play in a party with other people on Call of Duty, bro. So he gonna say, I seen you was on Call of Duty, you was on it, bro. I sent this nigga 1,000 requests. It's because I'm nicer than him in Call of Duty, bro. I just went off on a whole tangent. Y'all don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm talking about Upstate New York rap, going to Call of Duty all the time. This nigga just pissed me off, bro. This nigga just pissed me off because I sent this nigga like 35 invites. This nigga online playing with some new friends. Probably from New York City. He's on there with them New York City niggas. DZ, you a traitor, bro. DZ, you a traitor. You was on there with them D-Block niggas, bro. You was on Call of Duty with them D-Block niggas. Then you gonna try to come back in the chat talking about where was I at. Nah, go finish playing with them Terror Squad niggas, bro. Go finish playing with them Terror Squad niggas. He said, Lunch Money said, Mexican is still not a language for him. Oh, shit. Damn, bro. That's crazy because this might be the second time you actually corrected me on that shit, bro. Spanish, Mexicans don't speak, like, I don't know how to explain it, but whatever they speak, whatever they speak, my bad. And I'm from Brooklyn. We don't listen to Fat Joe. Oh, shit. Turf Dome 2075 was good. I was in your lobby. I heard y'all talking in the headset for like an hour. Oh, shit. I just told my daughter my joint was stuck on, my headset dead right now. This how you know I'm not capping. My wireless joint on the charge right now. I woke up today, this shit was dead as hell. I'm like, this joint don't never die. This joint got like a 16-hour battery. I left the Xbox on. So 2 things can be true. I did send you like 35 invites, and then 45 hours later, once I put the headset down and stopped playing Call of Duty, then you just happened to get on, and now I wasn't there. But let me find this 38 Spesh joint while we got everybody here. How y'all feeling today, though? Where y'all from in this joint? Is it like, do we got any Buffalo, Upstate New York people here? Because I'm not about to get jumped by you New York City niggas. I'm not about to get jumped on. Don't make me do that. Don't make me do that. It better be some Upstate New York niggas in this chat, bro. I'm not getting jumped by New York City when we get to this joint, though, because we about to do the live reaction to the 38 Spesh joint. We about to break down the 38 Spesh joint. I ain't gonna hold you. 38 Spesh is realer than what I thought, bro. I always knew he was a real nigga. I always knew he was a stand-up nigga, but this nigga's realer than what I thought, bro. There's no way in hell, after Summer Jam, I'm walking around, I'm looking for the militia. I'm looking for the crowd. Like, I'm not saying that they active. I'm not saying you should be scared or anything like that, but them niggas love Fat Joe in the Bronx, bro. Them niggas love Fat Joe in the Bronx. I wouldn't have did that part, though, but if I'd have did that shit, I immediately would have drove back to Buffalo. I'm talking about from Summer Jam stage to the car until we need gas again on the way back to Buffalo. But let me pull up this 38 Spesh joint. How's everybody feeling today on this good Sunday? We might as well call this Sunday service. This how it all started. We might as well call. You know what? Let's break it down from the beginning. So, 38 Spesh Sunday. What's it called? Sunday service? Let me see. All right, we're going to break it down from the beginning how this all started. So this all started with this one record called Sunday School. Sunday School is actually a Benny the Butcher record. Shout out to Benny the Butcher.
DJ Bandana.
Shouts out to Benny the Butcher. Shout out to the whole Griselda. Hey, y'all don't tell Westside Gunn I be doing this drink. Y'all don't tell Westside Gunn I got this drink, bro. I ain't trying to get sued, bro. But anyways, shout out to them. So it's the Benny the Butcher record featuring 38 Spesh and Jadakiss, produced by Derringer. Can we make some noise for Derringer? Y'all keep forgetting about Derringer, gang. Oh, my bad. You at work? My bad. Gang. My bad. But can we make some noise for Derringer? Yo, they always forget about Derringer. Derringer is part of the architectural team to put all of this together. But anyways, record called Sunday School, Benny the Butcher featuring 38 Spesh and Jada. You know, I never really realized this is actually a Benny the Butcher record. I wonder how you feel about this shit, bro. Like if I put you on a record, put you on a record. Like don't be dissing each other, bro. I put y'all both on a record, bro. I don't know. This shit dope though. Let's see. Of course, it's a commercial because I ain't got YouTube Premium. Y'all don't be hitting the like. Y'all be hitting the super chat, the like, the Cash App. None of that enough, bro. By the way, this is not one of my favorite. I don't know why they arguing over this record because this is not the first record that Jadakiss had the worst verse on. And when I say worst, I'm just saying they all was dope. They all had good verses on her. So they all had good verses on her. But I don't really like this song. I really don't. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This is not one of my favorite songs by them. Like, this is not one of my favorite songs by them. I don't know why they would be arguing over a song like this because let's just play both of these verses.
The first birthday like West like stock the money running to him. Tear to do ya if it comes. It's the fork clicking with it. Quarter brick. I got my bitch kitchen. Look, throw me action. Ushers with the law. My real.
Extra Graham jumping back forever one they lose. I was about to hit the drop again. Somebody said he was at work. My bad.
Guns they use, not me. I got my own stick, like I'm about to come play pool. Riding the car with.
He said, "Not me. I got my own stick, like I'm about to come play pool." Maybe I didn't pay attention to it enough the first time. Maybe he did have a stellar verse over Kiss on his joint. Really want to go there? It's like Sunday school. Jim Jones found out. Jim Jones fucked around and found out. Jim Jones fucked around and found out. DJ spit. He going crazy. Hold on. I forgot about the TikTok joint. My bad. We live on TikTok too, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Let me just put up the TikTok chat real quick. Monitor TikTok. Then we got a couple people on here. Heavy shouts out to Bugatti Pest 79. The Ghost of Truck bar is crazy. You know the crazy part about it? When he said the Ghost of Truck, I don't even know what the fuck he was talking about, bro. But the record was tough. It's a lot of shit that Class Murda said in that record that went over people's heads. Just like the you niggas scared of Upstate because it's cold and you niggas scared of ice? Bro, you could not tell hold on, is it immigrant? No, immigrant is not a bad word. You can't tell a person not born in America that they scared of Upstate because it's cold and niggas scared of ice. Because it is cold, it is ice, but you can't say that because it is ice. Bro, this nigga Class don't care, bro. Class Murda do not care. Oh, I didn't even see these. Hold on one second. Let me get some of these comments, y'all. I don't want to forget anybody. Hold on. Because I like this discussion. I was in a chat. Mexicans speak Spanish, but everybody speaks different dialect. Just how black people speak black English. I just threw you off, didn't I? We had the back and forth like 2 years ago. You definitely did, bro. I be remembering. Like, I got selective memory. Like, I don't remember what happened yesterday, but I remember that shit, bro. That's brazy. Definitely, yo. Yonkers in the building. Heavy shouts out Yonkers. Heavy shouts out Yonkers and the rest of upstate New York, because you niggas is not New York City either, bro. You niggas is not New York City was telling Yonkers they not part of New York City either. So y'all the same thing as, what's going on, twin? Shout out Yonkers. What's going on, twin? Since New York City said we not part of New York City, y'all not part of New York City either. Even though you probably can walk from Yonkers to New York City, but it would take you about 7 hours in the car from Buffalo, New York City. But still, what's going on, twin? Yonkers in the building. Pack Spesh the fuck up. Oh, come on, Scupo. He said Pack Spesh the fuck up. I'm from the BX. I don't like this in-state fight. It looked like it might go left, and that ain't cool. Now, I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all know I'm real on this channel. Y'all know I'm real on this channel. I don't try to sugarcoat anything, any of that. The Jadakiss part is fixable. Let me just say that. The Jadakiss part is fixable. As far as me being an upstate New York nigga, because it still is New York, so we all still have like the same state of mind, but I'm also from upstate New York. I don't know what Jim Jones gonna want to fight. Jones gonna want to fight, bro. But I don't know. I hope they keep it just music. But if I'm Jim Jones, I wouldn't know what else to do. Just playing Detroit East Side. Yo, it's crazy. I was just talking about Detroit earlier, I was just talking about Detroit earlier. I was on Clubhouse earlier today talking about Detroit. Somehow they brought up Detroit. I don't want to say what we was talking about with Detroit because I might get banned from Detroit. But let's just say Detroit is, what is the word? Detroit is, what's the word? What's the word for, like a good word for different? Like Detroit is very, bro, why do y'all be calling each other my baby? Why do y'all be calling each other my baby? Let's just see. I keep trying to be politically correct because now we moving on to better platforms like that. I'm trying to talk a little different. You know what I'm saying, moving between the lines, not offend anybody. If I offend you, my bad. This is the way I talk. Like it come to my mind and I say it. That's why I don't like doing live videos. Y'all always say, "Yo, Black, go live." I don't like going live because I can't filter what I'm saying. Like if I say it, if I think it, I'm saying it. Why do you niggas in Detroit be calling each other my baby? Like I can't do it, bro. That's why I probably couldn't visit Detroit. It's nothing to, like. Don't get me wrong. Detroit ain't on no sweet shit. Detroit is not, you fuck around, go to Detroit and get you. Not even that, because they got big shit in Detroit. But I ain't even going, bro, because my reaction, like being from New York, your reaction to just hearing shit, it got to be quick. Because we played the whole pause, that's how the conversation came up. Somebody was like, "Yo, why do y'all say pause? I think that you shouldn't say pause. It's kind of crazy." And I was like, nah, like sometimes you got to pause some stuff. Like sometimes you got to pause some stuff. Like it's actually good. We actually progress because you should just say no homo. Like we used to say no homo, but now you say pause. Like you can't say that. And then we started getting up on slang or other shit. I was like, you know what? One time I was on Clubhouse, a nigga, what's going on, my baby? And I'm like, I was on Clubhouse on my phone. I'm looking behind me like, who the fuck is my baby? Who the fuck is my baby? My G, who the fuck is my baby? I can't do the my baby thing. And before y'all say I'm picking on Detroit, it's not just Detroit. This shit happens in New York City also. This happens in New York City also. If you go to the Bronx right now, in New York City, there is a young nigga right now that will call you my heart. There's a young nigga, what's going on in my heart? That same young nigga pop you too. He probably in your life, but he'll call you my heart. Like, I don't understand his slang and everything. That's why I just wouldn't go. Because like I said, like we played the whole pause, no homo. My reaction, like if you say something, like, well, pause. Pause, fam. So I'm just walking through Detroit. What's going on, my baby? Pause. What you mean? Now I done offended somebody. I'm walking through the Bronx. What's going on, my heart? My heart. Pause. I wouldn't even put myself in that position, bro. I wouldn't even put myself in that position. I wouldn't do it. Shouts out to them, though. I'm probably not visiting. Though. Let me see. Just playing Detroit East Side. I'm at work on break. No, you good. You asked how we were doing on this Sunday. I was just answering the question. Okay, my bad. I'll be all over the place. Spesh verse was tough, but he ain't leave niggas like he think he did. Nah, this is what y'all don't understand about an upstate New York nigga, bro. Everything is calculated, bro. Everything is calculated. I promise you that. Well, I ain't gonna say I promise you. I would highly think that 38 Spesh heard Class Murda record before he did the record in the Summer Jam that he did. And there's a reason why those two records have two different lanes. You see what I'm saying? Like let me put it, I keep trying to be politically correct, right? So boom, right? 38 Spesh wasn't supposed to leave everybody in awe. He was just supposed to get you guys talking enough for Jadakiss to be in a position to where, do I give him what he wants? And now I'm pressured because everybody else might start thinking like, damn, I can't rap with this nigga because all this other shit is going on. So he's putting Jadakiss in a position to where he's going to have to come out and rap and do something. All this Jim Jones shit and all the other shit just because the nigga said something. That's just some upstate New York shit. Like, if you say something, whoever was fucking around you, your mailman, your cat, your best friend, whoever was around you is catching a, I didn't even say a straight. Them niggas said straight shots, bro. Them niggas said straight shots. But I don't think that 38 Spesh record was strategically put in a way to where he did get disrespectful. He did this, but he put it in a way to where him and Kiss can still fix the relationship because he didn't really say anything disrespectful about Kiss. I don't know about Fat Joe and Jim Jones, bro. I don't know about Fat Joe and Jim. Specifically Jim Jones. Fat Joe only because Fat Joe got to play this whole persona of the East Coast Suge Knight, bro. And I keep telling her, we don't give a fuck about that in upstate New York. Like, nobody gives a fuck. Like, Tony Ayo and the niggas give a fuck. Like, oh, no, we don't want it with Fat Joe and Terror Squad. Everybody has these same two things. Everybody can do the same thing with these same two things. Like, we just don't think the same way. So I don't think that The Fat Joe and the Jim Jones part, specifically the Jim Jones part, I don't know whether that's fixable. The Jadakiss part though, but I don't think 38 Spesh is supposed to go super crazy on that record. Because if he went super crazy on that record, there's nothing to follow up. But if I ain't even gonna say it's Little Man, because Class is in a class of his own. But if his little bro Class can handle everything else except for the niggas that he's talking to, why not put him in a position to do it? This shit is still the music business. This is not street niggas beefing with each other, bro. This is not street beef. Like niggas, even if violence happens, this is not like street beef. This is like music industry. How can we capitalize off of this shit? And that's why I didn't really understand about the like. Y'all see me on the internet every day talking about this shit, capitalizing off the content, saying old stories, and I shared a story earlier about 38 Spesh like that. If I was a Buffalo artist, this would be the time to put out music. This would be the time to put out content talking about upstate New York. This would be the time to capitalize off it. Not dissing each other, bro. Not dissing each other, but some people get it, man.
DJ Bandana.
Let me see. Class John was way tougher than Spesh this record, but I know Spesh definitely got more work in that cut. Exactly. Molly GX. I probably said that wrong, but exactly, I agree. Jimmy can't fight though. Jimmy don't really gotta fight, bro. When you got 30 bloods with you, fuck you need to fight for. I wouldn't fight either. If I got 30 grown men and I can say, hey, get him, the fuck I'm gonna fight for. We pushing peace though. We pushing peace. I'm just saying. Weird, unique. That's what I meant. Unique. Detroit and the Bronx have a very unique style of slang. That's what I meant. See, you just saved me from getting packed out. You just saved me from getting packed out. Have a very unique style of slang. But don't call me my baby or my heart. I don't care where you're from. Do not call me my baby or my heart. What up, though? What's good? What's good? Just like in Louisiana, they call each other. Yeah, I didn't even speak about the Louisiana shit. You getting it is extreme violence. I understand why Louisiana is so violent now. I understand why Louisiana. Bro, I understand why Louisiana is so violent now. There's no way that as a grown man you gonna call me bitch and I'm gonna be cool with that. They freely call, what's going on, bitch? What's going on with you, bitch? Hey, what's going on, bitch? Nah, I couldn't live in Louisiana. I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't. Bitch? That's worse than my baby. That's 2 times worse than calling a nigga my heart. Calling a nigga bitch, bro? Nah, I couldn't do it, bro. I'm gonna get locked. But them niggas down there, they be on some different shit down there. I wouldn't even go down there, bro. I wouldn't even go down there. My bitch, like, you can't even pause that. At least, like, if you go to the Bronx, a nigga call you my heart, you can at least, pause, fam. Young boy, I don't do that funny shit. You can go to Detroit, and hey, what's going on, my baby? I ain't seen. Whoa, hold on, fam. I don't know what you got going on in your life. We ain't seen each other in a while. You on my baby type shit, but pause. You can do that. Bitch? My bitch? You can't pause my bitch. There's no other option but. There's no other option but that. That's probably why New York is so fucked up too. That's probably why shit is so fucked up here also too. But you not calling me my bitch. Bro. My bitch? Bro, that my bitch? Nah, bro. Nah. Now that just threw me off. I forgot all about it. I wasn't even going to acknowledge that. I wasn't even going to acknowledge they called each other bitch in Louisiana. Like, I wasn't going to, because that's not even a positive. That's not something you can pause. That's like a extreme violence. I'm going to jail. You have to just accept the terms that you're going to jail. You're going to prison. They started saying my baby around 2011, and I never added it to my vocabulary. I don't like it either. Nah, I feel you. Black Moonrock 215, shout out my. He told me not to call him young boy. I forgot. See, remember I told y'all about slang different places? Philly has a very unique slang also too. I didn't know this about Philly. So in Philly, apparently, if you from Philly, like if you a fellow Philadelphian, you can call each other young boy. I hear Meek Mill calling people young boy all the time. I slipped up, called Moonrock 215 young boy one time. This nigga pressed me, bro. Nigga pressed me. He said, yo, listen, young boy. Hold on, this nigga called me young boy and told me to stop calling him young boy. He sounded serious, so I stopped saying the shit though. Shout out to the homie. Shout out to the homie Moonrock 215. You don't want a problem with them Philly niggas. You don't want a problem. Remember I told you like upstate New York niggas when it come to music, like they don't give a fuck. They say whatever in music. Them Philly niggas will do whatever, bro. Like Niggas will say whatever in upstate New York on the rap, like it's totally disrespectful. Them Philly niggas will do whatever, bro.
DJ Ben.
I want no smoke with no Philly niggas. Shout out to Philly. Now they thorough there. I got family in Detroit. My sister and stepfather live there. No, they definitely built that in Detroit. 38 Spesh won round 1 after dropping Fool's Mate. Oh boy, that come from niggas saying beloved first, then it turned into my heart. Nah, bro, cause I say beloved. I say beloved all the time. Matter of fact, when you in Buffalo, next time you in Buffalo, make sure you get you some Buffalo beloved buds. That's how you know I ain't fronting. Next time you in Buffalo, get you some beloved buds, some Buffalo beloved buds. We don't do regular. Get you some Buffalo beloved buds. So we do the beloved. We do the beloved, but we don't do to my heart. We don't do to my baby. You can't get you some my baby. You can't get you some my heart. You can get you some Buffalo beloved buds though. You can get you some beloved. Damn, I'm probably banned in Detroit and the Bronx. I was already banned in the Bronx though. You okay? You was running here like you was fighting. I was about to go grab a thing. Oh my God, I want to grab a thing. My daughter just ran in here sweating out of breath like that. I forgot at 90 degrees. I was like, oh my God, y'all, what is that? I was going to jail. That was I was going to jail. I was immediately extreme violence. Extreme violence. Remember I was just telling y'all that? See, I don't just be saying this shit, bro. This is why I don't like going live, because I'm going to say some shit that probably get me in trouble, but it's the truth, bro. Y'all seen the reaction. She gave me a breathing. I'm like, what? Who? My baby. Who touched my baby? I fight kids, too. Oh, yeah. I got a daughter, bro. I don't play. Don't touch mine. There's no rules. All right, let's continue. We pushing peace, though. Stop the violence. We pushing peace. We definitely pushing peace. I'm from BX. Joe be capping author. This nigga Fat Joe told me he robbed the whole gym, bro. This nigga Fat Joe said he robbed the whole gym, bro. That's not happening anywhere in upstate New York. Your ass is getting stabbed. In school, your ass is not robbing the whole gym. Your ass is getting stabbed. And you a big boy, so you ain't running. You not running. Street beef is crazy. Nut ass freak boys, tremendous pause. Yo. You know what? Let's talk about slang, bro. Let's talk. Oh, I forgot about Philly. That's not even the worst. We about to say it. That's not even the worst. What? Huh? Absolutely not. Huh? You don't look when you cross the street. I was with you and you didn't look when you crossed the street. It's too hot to be in an emergency room. I'm not about to be sitting in the emergency room because you got hit by a car. Oh, the oven's still on? Did you ever turn that on? Oh, I'm about to make that. Give me like, I'll be off of here in like 10 minutes. Kids. All right, I totally forgot what I was saying, so I'm going to have to read some of these comments to recap. I totally forgot what I was saying. Extreme violence. Yeah, bro, extreme violence. Oh, about the Philly shit. Oh, yeah, we definitely got to. This is what we're going to do. Because I got to cook, too, and I want to make sure, let me cue up this 38 Spesh. All right, let me cue up this 38 Spesh, and then we gonna talk about this Philly shit. Do not let me forget this Philly shit, because we talked about the slang for the Bronx. We talked about the slang for Detroit. We talked about the slang for New York, Buffalo, all that. Philly got some, I can't even say unique. Philly got some other shit going on with their slang. When I tell you this shit, hold on, let me just cue this up, because my memory is short. I want to make sure we good. Okay, food's good right there. Boom. So, in Philly, right? Remember when that whole Diddy thing was going on?
DJ Ben.
The video is still on my channel right now. Remember when that whole Diddy thing was going on? And Quilly Mills was on there talking about no Diddy, all that. And Quilly, remember, shout out Quilly from Philly. Remember Quilly from Philly was with the whole no Diddy and all that. So I started watching Quilly Mills, and I was pulling up some old interviews. I was working on some content about Quilly Mills during that time. And then I ran across a piece of content where it was Quilly Mills. It was like 3 little boys. Y'all not gonna believe me, so I'm just gonna give me one second. I'm gonna bring it to the stage. I'm gonna bring it to the screen. Hold on, cause y'all gonna say I'm hating. You gotta be careful with these Philly niggas, bro, cause Philly niggas will violate you. So I want to make sure we're speaking from a standpoint of truth. Hold on, Quilly, DJ, Bandana, Black. I'm gonna let y'all hear it for yourself. Y'all gonna hear this shit for yourself. Hold on. is it at? Scroll down. Hang on 1 second. Where is it? Quilly. Oh, I think this is a clip to it. Hold on, I think this is a clip. Hold on. Where is it at? Did I just skip it? Hold on 1 second. Oh my God. Philly, we have a problem. Where's the... Dang, hang on a second. Quilly, DJ Bandana Black. Y'all gotta see this, bro. Y'all gotta see this. Hold on. Videos. Search. Give me 1 second. Because this shit was unbelievable. I don't even feel... What he said was so bad, I don't even feel comfortable repeating it. I just want y'all to hear it. Hold on. I don't even feel comfortable repeating it. Here it go right here. Hold on. We about to bring it to the stage right now. Matter of fact, we go on big screens. I don't want no miscommunication, so I don't want no Philly. Listen, Philly niggas. Listen, Philly niggas. Do not opt in my comments at Moonrock215 YouTube. Salute to you. You still a home. You still a bro. But this shit right here, this is the icing on the cake. Pause. This beats my baby. This beats my heart. You can't pause this, what I'm about to show you. Let me just get to it. Like I said, I don't want to say it because I don't feel comfortable saying it, but here we go. Hold on. Diddy reversal.
The creator of No Diddy, Quilly. Do you know what he was saying to kids? Do you know what the creator of No Diddy was saying to kids? Watch this.
Dang it, I'm in the hood, youngin'.
Yeah,
See,
yeah, bro.
tell them dick up to the haters.
Dick up to the haters, bro.
All the snacks.
See?
Nigga.
And that right there will be the...
This nigga just told some kids dick up. That's what they say. If you telling kids dick, you talking about your dick to kids? Quilly, bro, look, that's worse than calling somebody my baby. That's worse than calling somebody my heart. Like, you just walk up to a kid, dick up. What? There's no, I don't want, don't even give me, Philly niggas, do not get in the comments explaining to me what it means. I don't give a fuck what it means. The way that it sounds, I can't rock it.
DJ Bandana.
Call me young boy, call me all that shit. I'd rather even a freak ass young boy, all that shit. Like, don't call me that either, but you not saying that shit. Hell no. All right, let's get to this 38 Spesh shit, bro. See, this supposed to be about Spesh versus Upstate New York versus New York City and shit like that. Y'all about to get me banned in Philly and shit because some shit Quilly said. This Spesh shit hitting the streets. Muslinda actually invented the no. Oh, damn. Well, Quilly stole that shit. Damn, I got the hiccups. All right, here we go.
You asked for it, so we deliver. It's the throwback value menu from Pizza Hut. Your favorite starting at $3.
Mate. So Jim, I don't see two white men jumping Spesh and he falling down the
Let me just ask. Let me ask y'all this real quick though. Tell me this wouldn't have been tough though, right? Tell me this wouldn't have been tough, right? Think about this, right? The part of the record, right? The part of the record where 38 Spesh dissed Jim Jones, but he said DJ Khaled. Remember he was like her body be built like Khaled? What if the beat drop and they just DJ Bandana? That's DJ Khaled voice. He should have had me host it, bro. It's all Upstate Spesh. You should have called me, gang. You should have called me, bro. We got DJ Bandana. Shout out to Khaled for the drop though, but it's Upstate New York, bro. Shout out to Khaled for the drop, but it's Upstate New York.
None of that. I don't see Spesh running at the rucker and all that. You know, just respectful shit. I don't see Spesh didn't have these kind of issues because he moves on.
Hey, yeah, I came to talk to these kids on some grown shit. Follow no man, do your own shit. But please make sure you own shit. Don't have a lot of chains with no cribs or some Jim Jones shit.
Don't have a lot of chains and no cribs on some Jim Jones shit. How do y'all feel about that particular bar right there? Let's break it down bar for bar. Let's break it down bar for bar. Now, I'm about to get off here in a minute, so we ain't gonna break it down bar for bar. But how do y'all feel about that, though? How do y'all feel about that type talk when you independent, when you did it yourself? DJ Bandana. You ain't gotta worry about your publishing, your rights, and all that good stuff, because that check is coming to you. DJ Bandana. And you can rap.
Yo, Jim, I got a bone to pick. That's some whole shit talking about how another nigga toes fit. When your house on the foreclosed list. He lost his crib in 06, and this nigga still homesick. What I really don't
He said, how you talking to your home on the foreclosed list, bro? This is an upstate New York nigga talking to you like this, Jim Jones. Like y'all don't understand this, bro. People outside of the area, you don't understand the severity of this shit, bro. Like, New York City looks at upstate New York as like the great value brand. Like, niggas is not good enough. You got a nigga that's not good enough telling you how your shit is foreclosed, gang. Oh, how the tables have turned. Oh, how the tables have turned.
You won't be a street nigga so bad that you got Alpo, old bitch. But Poe said she don't blow dick. What? Poe said she don't blow dick. Man, this nigga talking like a boss, but ain't giving out no jobs. Nigga, you can't even go home and get a blowjob. Before you made cash off rap, what was your job? Jim Story faker than the one fat Joe Rob.
Yo, this nigga destroyed Jim Jones, bro. This nigga destroyed Jim Jones. You see how I didn't react to the part about his girl? I don't agree with that part. I think he went too far. It's that upstate New York shit though, bro. Just don't get involved. Jim shouldn't have said shit. If you don't want you and everybody around you possibly involved in some shit, don't say it, bro. Don't say you shouldn't have got your little man that's 47 and 2.5 years old. If Jim Jones didn't get on the internet and say, hey, yo, Spesh, you can't rock with me. I'm gonna get my young boy. And then they pan the camera down, and his young boy was 47 and 2.5 years old. If Jim Jones didn't do that, you wouldn't have got Chrissy would be safe right now.
And yo, broad face type valid. Without that body work, that bitch would be shaped like Khaled. Better replace them steaks for some late night salads. No matter how much you hate, you can't take my talent. You're talking to a real man with skilled hands. I took kilograms and build brands. Got a flow that'll fill stands.
Y'all know this shit word for word. Spesh smart as shit. I know this shit word for word, bro. This might be the only special song I fuck with. So this might be the only special song I know. This nigga's a genius, bro. Regardless of how this ends, this nigga's a genius, bro. Shout out 38 Spesh, man. Shout out Upstate New York, and because I'm a Buffalo nigga, and I understand what it took for us to even be talking about this on the internet today. Like, let me take this off the screen too, because I'm serious about this part. Like, I fully understand what it took, the time, the struggle, the people who put work in for, in 2026, the hip-hop game is talking about some niggas from upstate New York, bro. The hip-hop game is talking about, I'm the #1 Dipset fan. Without Dipset, my name would not be DJ Bandana Black. My fucking idol as an artist is beefing with a nigga from upstate New York, bro. We made it, bro. This is a beautiful, I know you probably think, you thought it was gonna be some sad shit, like, oh, he beefing with your face. Fuck Jim Jones. Especially if fuck Jimmy is fuck Jimmy, bro. All that years that we grew up, all that shit out the window, bro. It's upstate over everything. I'm loyal to everything except for the Buffalo Bills. I know you're probably thinking like, well, how you got all that Bills gear? I even got a tattoo. It says IAmBuffalo, not the Bills though. It says, I don't know if y'all can see that, but IAmBuffalo. I rep the city. It's for upstate New York. All this Buffalo shit is for the city of Buffalo. Like, I can give a fuck about the sports team. I care about the people. Shouts out 38 Spesh. Shouts out Class Murda. Shouts out Griselda. Shout out to Benny the Butcher, Conway, Westside Gunn. That's what I wanted to say also too, because I don't know how to properly explain it because I can't articulate it. And I don't want it to come off like bad or anything like that, but shout out Westside Gunn, yo. Cause I can't properly explain it. Like, I don't know how to articulate it, but without the work and the genius of Westside Gunn, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. In my opinion. And not to take anything from anybody, I'm just saying, like, the rest of the world didn't give a fuck about Buffalo, New York. Shout out to everybody, because every time I say this, everybody go, well, you forgot that motherfucking, the actor Jill Scott is from Buffalo. You forgot Brian. I never knew any of these people from Buffalo until we had these discussions. I've never seen any of these people in Buffalo at all, period. I don't know. Sometimes niggas be like from Lancaster, Orchard Park, shit like that, and he just claim the city of Buffalo. But as far as the inner city east side of Buffalo, as far as on a music tip, as far as the music that we grew up on, the people that we actually listen to, Westside Gunn made that possible, bro. This whole conversation, what we talking about right now, and I can't properly articulate it, but it's because of the work that Westside Gunn put in. That's not to take away from anything else. That's just to say that people didn't give a fuck. People didn't pay attention enough to what was going on in upstate New York and to the whole Griselda movement. And you don't get the whole Griselda movement without Westside Gunn. That's why I was saying I hope that this whole thing stays music, because if it stays music, this is going to be beautiful for upstate New York and for New York. If we have people like Fat Joe who just want to put violence, maybe because they can't rap with a nigga from upstate New York, then a lot of the work and the time is, well, I ain't gonna say that, but shout out to Westside Gunn for what he did for even us being able to be respected on a level like this. And shout out for 38 Spesh for making them respect upstate New York. You know, we could put it that way. Yeah. Shout out to Westside Gunn for making them pay attention and listen to upstate New York. And then shout out to 38 Spesh for right now making them respect upstate New York. Not saying that they didn't. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying this shit badly, but y'all know what the fuck I'm saying. Don't clip this shit on some bullshit. But shout out to both of them niggas, bro. They both was needed. I think both of what they did was needed. Yeah, I couldn't be a teacher or like a politician, bro. I'm nowhere near politically correct. I don't even know the words to be politically correct. I just say how I feel it. He waiting for Summer Jam. And say you waited for Summer Jam. That's smart. Spesh didn't go at Jada. The drama is with him, not Jomo. Chef Beans, I'm happy that you said that, right? Spesh didn't go at Jada. Class Murda didn't go at Jada. If you really, really think about it, nobody really went at Jada. Do you think that's cool? You think all these artists everybody just forgot about Jada? You think everybody just, all this shit just had, you think every upstate New York artist just forgot about Jada? They just went at Fat Joe and Jim Jones? Or do you think that niggas is playing chess and is smart and understand that this all started over a friendly conversation about Jadakiss and 38 Spesh? 38 Spesh doesn't have a reason to disrespect Jadakiss. He doesn't have a reason to try to end Jadakiss' career. He doesn't have a reason to do any of that. Fat Joe got on the internet and threatened violence. Jim Jones got on and disrespected Fat Joe as a person. That's why they caught it straight. That's why they got a shot. Jadakiss got the same thing that he gave 38 Spesh. If anything, that's the bigger diss. Think about that. If Jadakiss gave y'all play too much checkers. If y'all look at Jadakiss as being up here, right? Y'all look at Jadakiss as being we look at Jadakiss as being up here. Let's not get stupid. I'm always gonna be real. We look at Jadakiss as being up here, right? So if Spesh look at Jadakiss being up here, and Jadakiss, I'm on live. And Spesh looks at Jadakiss being up here on the same level, right? And all Jadakiss did was give him 2 bars. It's more disrespectful for 38 Spesh to only give him 2 bars. By 38 Spesh only giving Jadakiss 2 bars because Jadakiss only gave him 2 bars, you know what he's telling him? You're my equal, buddy. I'm better than you. It can go either way. That's what he's telling him. If he would have did a whole 2-3 songs, Jadakiss like, that nigga's mad. I gave him a couple bars. I'm about $1. What the fuck is 50 cents? You see what I'm saying? That type of shit. But a nigga you beefing against, and he like I said, we look at Jadakiss as being up here. So if the nigga that's down here is doing motherfucking 32 bars against you, nah, it worked with the 2 bars that he did, bro. Upstate New York niggas is not stupid, bro. I know y'all think it's farmland and cows and Buffalo Bills and shit like that. Sorry to bust your bubble, but the Buffalo Bills have absolutely nothing to do with Buffalo, New York. They have absolutely nothing to do with Buffalo, New York, bro. The Buffalo Bills, like when you think of Buffalo, you think of like farmland and cows and shit like that. That's closer to where the Orchard Park Bills is from. Where the Orchard Park Bills is from, that's where it's more like farmland and shit like that. It's still in New York State, though. So before you New York City niggas get here laughing, it's still in New York State. And the only team that we, upstate New York and New York City niggas, the only team that we both have that play on the ground in New York State is the Buffalo Bills. The New Jersey Giants do not play in New York State. The New Jersey Jets do not play in New York State. You cannot go to a home game for the New Jersey Jets or the New Jersey Giants, but you can for the Buffalo New York Bills in New York State. You can't do it in Buffalo though, because it's not in Buffalo, but it's in Orchard Park, New York. Yeah. So all you New York City you're talking all that, y'all ain't even got a team. New York City, fuck this rap shit. Can y'all get out, bro? So Jim Jones homeless and y'all football team homeless? That's crazy. Why Spesh ain't put that in the bar? Jim Jones and New York City football teams is homeless, bro. Buffalo Bills got a home. We just built a new home, bro. It's marvelous, brand new, new shit all in it. Buffalo Bills has a home. Jim Jones and the New York City Jets and Giants don't have a home, bro. I'm sorry you guys can't go to a home game. Jim Jones and the New York City football teams is homeless. That's crazy, bro. Buffalo Bills, 38 Spesh ain't homeless. Griselda ain't homeless. Buffalo Bills, the home is in Orchard Park, not Buffalo, but they got a home. They got one. Nas' son was 12 years old. Oh, shit. Yo, he said this nigga, young boy, was 12 years old. I'm still in that. That nigga was 12 years old, bro. That nigga was 30. Oh, we ain't even finished the record. Hold on. I love this for Upstate New York, bro. I love this.
Only reason Kiss eating cause he Fat Joe, Lil Mans, huh?
Was that not perfect timing? We just talked about the Jadakiss shit. That was God. Look, won't he do it? As soon as I started the joint, only reason Kiss eating cause he Fat Joe, Lil Man. Killed that nigga, bro. On the internet. Only reason Kiss eating cause he Fat Joe, Lil Man. DJ Bandana. Y'all do know them niggas was there too, right? When he did some niggas at Summer Jam, they was at Summer Jam. Fat Joe was at Summer Jam. Fat Joe and the militia was at Summer Jam, bro. And what was Spesh doing? Walking through that motherfucker like, I'm looking for the militia. Oh my God. The bad guys. I would have did that shit. So the Chrissy part and the after Summer Jam shit, that's some Rochester shit, bro. That's some Rochester shit, bro. That's where we draw the line, bro. That's something I'm really trying to prove a point shit, bro. There's no way I'm going to a nigga city, to a nigga home team game, dissing a nigga, then walking backstage saying, oh, I'm looking for the guys. They probably had some friends and people there that loved them there, bro. I wouldn't have did that, but he did. That's gangster. He did it. I don't think D-Up will roll. I'm in Philly. We will see. Respect to Quilly. Salute. DJ Bid. No, Quilly been saying that shit, bro. He been spitting that to the young boys. He been out there spilling that to the young boys. DJ Bandana. It feel good to be live again too. I ain't been live in a minute, man. I ain't been live in a minute. Pause. I just said a minute, man. Minute, man. Like, nah, pause. But oh, before we go, can I share a new bag alert? New bag alert. That new spray ground just came to. Let me show you. I do collect the spray ground bags. I got the original. This is my first spray ground bag. This bag older than my daughter. This bag right here, this is my original bandana black spray ground joint. That's the original joint. You can't buy this joint right here. This discontinued. So we got that joint. And then we go with the. You gotta keep your tags on it too. It's like a fitted. If you ain't still got your dollar bills on your spray ground bag, it don't count. This one ripped at the top, but this is my artificial intelligence. These are limited edition joints. So boom, we got that spray ground joint. And then, since I wear a lot of red, boom, Stranger Things joint, limited edition, spray ground time Stranger Things. You ain't got this. And by the way, y'all thinking, like, oh, this nigga just collect bags. These bags go for $500 after you buy them. So when you buy them brand new for $120, check StockX. Check StockX and just type in spray ground. But anyways, boom, we got this joint right here, never worn. So I'm just a collector. Sometimes I don't wear them, I'm just a collector. But then we got the newest edition. Tag still on him. Is built like that. Look at this spray ground joint. Look at this joint. This joint crazy, bro. Look at this spray ground joint. Then it come with the a couple keychains. It got the American Line keychain right there. This joint right here. The spray ground joint, that joint. And they got all of the old American Airline joints on there. But this is the new addition to the spray ground bags. I don't know. Some people collect Jordans. Some people smoke K2. I like spray ground bags. Some people like K2 and smoking deuce. I like spending my money on spray ground bags. We all got choices, bro. Don't judge people. We all got choices. We all got choices. Oh, shit, I forgot about the TikTok joint again. Hold on, let me see if I ain't checked these TikTok comments in a minute. I know somebody cursing me out. Hold on. Shout out Aisha Green. Shout out 716 Real One 420. Shouts out to Bugatti. Oh shit, we got a lot of people on the TikTok live joint. I appreciate that, but my daughter is starving, so I do have to go make some food. I'm about to make us some what did I say I was making? Oh, hamburgers. I'm about to make some delicious deluxe cheeseburgers with the pepper jack cheese. Hopefully I got some bacon in there. We're gonna put the fried egg on there with the salt and pepper, a little bit of Saison. Hit it with the Slap Your Mama seasoning. If you don't know what the Slap Your Mama, if you ain't got Tony's or Slap Your Mama seasoning in your cabinet, what are you even cooking with? What is the flavors going on in your kitchen? If you ain't got Tony's or Slap Your Mama seasoning in your kitchen cabinet, what type of flavors is even going on in your kitchen? I'm also a 5-star chef too. But anyways, I'm about to figure out something for lunch. And then we'll get back on live. Damn, we've been here almost an hour too. So we had a good live. Do me a favor though. Let's keep the momentum going. Please do me a favor. Hit that like button and hit that share button. I know a lot of people say that, a lot of creators say that, and you just hear it's like, well, somebody else is gonna do it. I'll do it later. I'm gonna come back to it. Please do that for me. We trying to grow. We trying to get. Don't you want a real nigga to win? Don't you want a real one to win? If you want a real one to win, hit that subscribe button. If you want a real one to win, hit that like button. If you know I'm better than you in Call of Duty, share this joint. Now y'all have a good day, man. Happy Sunday. I'll be back on live a little bit later on. I'm starving myself. I got to figure out something to eat. I'll check y'all in a minute, man. Y'all be blessed. It's DJ. No, I just said Minute Man again. Pause on the Minute Man thing. Y'all be blessed. DJ Bandana Black, Mr. Well Connected, more respected. Mr. Hashtag IAmBuffalo. DJ Bandana. Upstate New York is up 6-0. Salute to New York City. We out.